It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this act like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them man, big profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETLs, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them man, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them man, big profits. While I'm still in my sand, big profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, big profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, big profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profit. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everyone? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Paranada. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And in case you didn't know, we are a 2023 Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool. We are also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, futures, for all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, also even long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody inside of TTG. But we take that university level of curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. These are tools like Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data, insider trading, a simulator let you practice trading with fake money but real-time data, Trading Views charting system, the Trade Ideas scanner, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, and so much more that I'll get into later. But of course you get the courses, of course you get the trade alerts, you also get all of these things. We think that we're going to set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of being successful for one affordable price for the entire year. When you guys join, you also get access to our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders you are ever going to find. Not to mention all of the trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 4 years. There are 9 professional traders with you during the day. It is not just me. In case you're wondering who I am and why you should listen to anything it is that I have to say, it's because I did not have to figure this stuff out by watching YouTube videos. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job out of college, where they made me go through an educational training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, along with my 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you guys have all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free, where myself and other TTD pro trading mods and special guests will drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, commentary that can help you become better traders. So if you have not yet done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. You can't afford to miss them. It's just plain and simple, because we are literally breaking records inside of True Trading Group. We broke a record in October. We broke a record in November. And damn it, wouldn't you know, we are on pace to break another record in December. Will December end up being a record-breaking month? Now, what are the records it is that I am referring to? Am I talking about the market making a new all-time high? I do not think the market's going to make a new all-time high in December, so it's not going to be that record. Do I think the market's going to make a new low? Nope. So it's not going to be that record. The record that I'm referring to is one that involves triple-digit gain trade alerts and executions inside of True Trading Group. For the last couple of months, the moderators at True Trading Group have been on an absolute unbelievable tear. The trading that I am seeing take place from the moderators and from the members alike is nothing short of absolutely incredible. In the month of October, we experienced a ridiculous 20 triple-digit gains. Now, again, I'm not saying these are all of my trades. There are 9 professional traders that are with you each and every single day. As a unit, as a group, we all send out trade alerts when we execute trades. When we get in, when we get out, our members are notified. We talk to them on the microphone during the day. We share our screens with them during the day. They see what we see. They hear what we're doing. They hear what we're thinking, and they know what we're doing before we actually do it, because we tell people what are the prices that we're looking to get into these positions, what are the prices we're going to get out of these positions. So there's no surprises. That was a record for us in the month of October, 20 triple-digit gains. We then shattered that record. We didn't just beat it. We shattered that record in the month of November with 28 triple-digit gains traded, alerted, executed by mods and members alike. 28. Now, that currently stands our best month ever in True Trading Group. In True Trading Group, we didn't just pop up during COVID like some other communities out there. We've been around, guys, for over 6 years, going back to 2016, 2017, when we really launched live to the public. And ever since that day, November of this year stands as our best month that we have ever had. And that's coming off of October, which was the best month that we had ever had. And now here we are entering the first week of December, getting into now the second week of December. Once you roll past through tomorrow, this is the first real full trading week of December. You had the one day on Friday, but this is really the first trading week of December. And here we are on December 7th. And we have already had 7 triple-digit gains traded, alerted, and executed by mods and members alike. 7. Day trades and swing trades. These are not trades that you need to be staring in front of your computer screen, okay? You don't have to be staring in front of your computer screen wondering, when am I going to get in? When am I going to get out? And having to push the keys 50 times throughout the course of the day. These are trades that you can get an alert on your phone through our mobile app, real time, when our mods enter positions. Go, oh, look at that. They just bought call options on AMD. You can log into your Webull account, your E-Trade, your Robinhood, buy some call options, set a stop loss, put your phone down. Your phone goes off tomorrow, the next day, and goes, oh, look at that. They took profit. All right, log in, take some profits, set your stop loss, put your phone back down, go back to work. 82% of the members inside a True Trading Group, we have 10,000 members from 115 different countries. 82% of them have full-time jobs and work over 40 hours a week, doing a variety of obviously different things. The rest of them are full-time traders or are retired. So how do you think it is that 82% of 10,000 people are able to benefit from the trade alerts that are happening inside of the community? Very big misconception that you had during COVID was that you had to be home and have all this extra time on your hands to participate in the stock market. It's one of the biggest misconceptions that I see people use that prevents them from taking advantage of the most opportunistic market that I've ever seen in my over 17-year career. Anyone that's been trading for longer than just the last couple of years with COVID will tell you that this is the greatest trading environment maybe in history. Not just that I have ever seen, but truly maybe in history. When you think about the access that the average trader has to the overall markets, to information, to real-time trade executions, you used to have to call your broker and say, hey, can you buy me this many shares of this stock? And they might do it today. They might do it tomorrow. And then at some point, you get a notification to let you know that you've got into the position. Now, you can, with a couple of finger strokes, you can enter and exit positions in the blink of an eye. You can receive real-time news information in the blink of an eye. Back in the day, you used to have to wait until the Wall Street Journal was published the next day to figure out what was the news from the day prior. By then, the stock has already made its move. With the help of things like the Benzinga Pro newsfeed, which is what you get as a member of True Trading Group included with your membership. You don't have to pay for it. But if you go to Benzinga directly, it's going to cost you over $1,000 a year to have access to some of those tools. You get it as part of your membership when you join TTG. So big shout out to our partners over at Benzinga. And like I said, we were nominated and a finalist for the best data analysis tool at the Benzinga FinTech Awards. It's because we put all these tools under one roof in one place so that retail traders have access to these tools so they can get more information, they can make better decisions, and therefore have better chances of success. But this is what you are missing if you're sitting on the sidelines saying, oh, you know what, I'll wait until I have more time. I'll wait until, I'm not as busy. The time for you is never going to actually be the right time. There's always going to be something that you're going to feel as a reason. Oh, maybe I don't want to spend too much money. I got the holidays coming up, or I'm busy with work. Something else will always come up. Something else will always be an excuse to prevent you from taking that step and actually getting involved in the action. Most opportunistic environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. It is not a coincidence that we are hitting record-breaking months. October, then November, and then on pace. Are we going to break that 28 triple-digit gain record? I don't know. What I do know is that here it is, December 7th, and we have only had 5 trading days in the month of December. Yet inside of True Trading Group, there have been 7 triple-digit gains traded, alerted, capitalized on by members and moderators alike. Tampa Bay Buckeye, what's up, says, I might have to book a Carnival cruise with the profits. Okay, with the profits that they made. Yes, Carnival Cruise Line, CCL, that was one of the triple-digit gains that was alerted and executed by Uni, one of our moderators inside of True Trading Group, was an absolute monster of a trade. So congratulations, big shout out there for all of you that were able to capitalize on that CCL trade. But this is what's out there. This is what you guys are missing. And I got to just give a shout out to because I'm seeing also the results from members. We do one-on-ones with our with lifetime members. So the moderators in True Trading Group, every day we do these like private one-on-one coaching sessions. Okay. And I get to actually see the progress that members are making. And members are making money, guys, and they're becoming better traders. I'll prove that to you in a second here. Actually, watch this. Members that are on this live stream, just do me a favor, guys. If you're making money and you're becoming a better trader, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside chat real quick. Let me just get this part out of the way. If you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders, type the number 1 inside of chat right now. Let people that are maybe on this live stream that are not familiar with True Trading Group, that are maybe considering joining. They're on the fence, but they want to know, is this actually possible? Show them what's actually real. Now, if you're not a member and you're watching this, I want you to pay very close attention to how many people are typing the number one. Try to count how many number ones you see. These are not bots. These are real people. They're just like you. They found TTG on one of these live streams. They figured that they learned more in an hour with me on a live stream than they learned in the last year trying to do this on their own. They joined True Trading Group, and now here they are telling you they're making money. They're not luckier than you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more time than you. What they have that you don't is access to a real education, access to 9 professional traders each and every single day, and access to $5,000 to $6,000 worth of the best trading tools available on this market for one affordable price for the entire year when they join True Trading Group. Now, what I was saying to you, you can see all these people that are typing number one. Many of these people, like I was talking about before, are lifetime members. I get to actually see what members are doing. Every day, the moderators and I do these one-on-one coaching sessions with our lifetime members, where we are actually able to peel back the layers, look at their trading, figure out what they're doing wrong, where their weaknesses are, and then what do we do to actually fix? What adjustments do we make so that we can start seeing better results? And then they follow up with us in a couple of weeks, and they schedule their next one-on-one for the following month or two, whatever it is, depending on the schedule. And you go ahead and you follow up with that, and you see that person's progress throughout the weeks and throughout the months of the year. And what I have been able to see progress-wise makes me so incredibly happy. I can't even express it and put into words for you guys, to see where some of our lifetime members were and then see now where they are today. It's a testament of the trading that's been going on inside of the group, because the moderators are firing on all cylinders, just unbelievable trading taking place, record-breaking months with triple-digit gains. And you couple that with the most opportunistic, volatile trading environment that I've ever seen in my over 17-year career. And that's where you get progress. That's where you get success. That's where you get goal achievement and milestones. That's when you start to see profit. Okay, I'm sold. How much for lifetime? I don't see it on the checkout page. There is no lifetime membership. Okay. We no longer sell lifetime memberships. I'm truly sorry. Okay. But lifetime is not something that we offer anymore. So you can't just go to our website and just buy a lifetime membership. It's not something that we sell. Okay. But we do have thousands of lifetime members that do get that individual coaching and the individual mentorship from our mods. I wasn't trying to sell you guys a lifetime membership. I'm just trying to, explain to you what's actually real and what's actually happening, the progress and the success I'm seeing from members. It's something that I'm very, very, very proud of. Very proud of. But just because we don't sell lifetime memberships anymore, guys, doesn't mean you don't need it's not like, hey, I can't join True Trading Group because they don't offer a lifetime membership. We also offer you, our annual members do extremely well also. And it's because they still do get that individual attention inside of the chat community throughout the course of the trading day. And they get the real-time trade alerts. They have access to all the tools. They have access to all the courses. There's no like VIP courses that cost more money after you join. I'll actually make sure, I'll explain to you guys now how you can join True Trading Group and join our annual membership. Okay. I want everyone that's on this live stream right now that is not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to go ahead and just do me a favor and open up a web browser and go to this page. Just do it. Amuse me. Go to ttgoffer.com. Okay? Go to ttgoffer.com. Every single thing that you see on that page is included as part of your annual membership. There is no upsell, additional fee, or hidden cost for anything that you see on that page. If it's on that page, it is included when you join. The membership includes our entire 23-course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. My boy Ozan, what's up, man? I saw a 600% gain for the first time ever. It was crazy. The more important thing is not even the percentage. It's how to maximize the profit by analyzing the stock based on what TTG mods and classes are teaching you. Ozan is a new member. Ozan, I think you've only been here it's been less than 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure, Ozan, it's been less than 2 months, but congratulations to you. A 600% gain that he saw for the first time ever. This is what's real. This is what's possible. I was a member in 2017 paying monthly. My friend paid you over 12 large for a spot back then. Wow. I actually know who your friend is. I actually know who your friend is. Listen, Robert, do me a favor, Robert. Robert, here. This is what I'll here. Listen to me carefully. This is what I would tell anyone that's on this live stream right now. Anyone that's on this live stream that used to be a member of True Trading Group at any point, or if you used to be a trial member at any point, I want you to send a text message to 1-888-306-8783, and we're going to offer you guys something special. If you used to be a member, or you used to be a trial member at any point over the last 6 years, send a text message to 1-888-306-8783, and we're going to offer you guys something special. Okay? So send a text to that number if that is you. For the rest of you, go to ttgoffer.com, see that checkout page, and then use this coupon code. The coupon code I want you to use is TTG121. You must manually enter the coupon code TTG121. You will then click apply code. The price will drop all the way down to just $10.67. The normal price without that coupon code is $2,212. With coupon code TTG121, it brings the price down to $1,067 for the entire year. There is no upsell for anything you see on that page. You get the entire course curriculum, beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. You have access to it. Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data, insider trading, trading views charting software, a simulator from ETNA, the trade ideas scanner, our own proprietary scanner to let you create custom scans, all of our AI trading assistant tools, a trading journal, a social sentiment scanner, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, analyst ratings, you name it, we've got it. It is all on our platform when you join for the 1067. This is the reason why we were nominated and we're a finalist for the Benzinga FinTech Awards Best Data Analysis Tool. Wow, that was fast. Robert, welcome home. I don't even know how you guys just did that as quickly as you just did, but welcome home, Robert. Welcome, Robert. Newest member, but was a member before. And Osan, I didn't know you grabbed one of the defaulted spots. That's incredible. So Osan got a 600% gain today and grabbed one of the defaulted lifetime spots. So basically what happens is we used to offer lifetime payment plans. For those of you that are asking, we used to offer lifetime payment plans where people could, join a lifetime membership, put a down payment down, and then pay it off over the next several years. But if someone defaults on a payment, then we can offer it to someone that wants it just to fill that spot. But we don't sell new lifetime memberships. So we're not creating any more new lifetime memberships. We're coming to the very end of the list of anyone that actually still has open scheduled payment plans. By into next year, there will be no more scheduled payments that are going to have to be made by anyone that's currently still on a payment plan. So every once in a while, you have a defaulted spot. They are first come, first serve. We'll just notify people, and if you want to grab it, you can. Okay. 41% of our entire user base is actually lifetime members. So Osan Farhadi, congrats, brother. Congrats on the 600% gain. Congratulations. So back to what I was telling you guys about. TTGoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG. 121. Click apply code. That price drops all the way down to 1067. Now, we do have 7 laptops available. So the good news is we have 7. The bad news is we only have 7. All right. So we do offer a we do offer a free laptop with our annual membership for our holiday sale. Okay. So the holiday sale is running right now. This is the cheapest you're going to be able to get the membership for. It will not be cheaper on Christmas. It will not be cheaper on New Year's. We believe in rewarding people that act first and take action. So the price goes up a little bit each day during the month of December. The 1067 right now is the cheapest price you're going to be able to get the membership for. That will come with a free laptop. It's a Windows 11 laptop. It's got Microsoft 365. You can use it for work, use it to trade with, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay, put the money back in your account, give it away as a gift for the holidays to somebody. I don't care. It's our gift to you. We have members in 115 countries. It doesn't matter what country you live in. We will get you that laptop. The shipping is on us. It is absolutely totally free. But there were only 7 available. How do you know you're one of the 7? Great question. See the laptop up in the checkout cart, right up there, that laptop icon. As long as you see that laptop icon, that is how you know that you are going to be getting one of the laptops. If you do not see a laptop, then that means we have sold out. The price is good till midnight, but the laptops are first come, first serve for the next 7. So if you're watching this after this live stream has already aired and you see the laptop in the checkout cart, that is how you know that you are still going to be getting one. I also offer you a double your money back guarantee. Guys, this is how it works. Very simple. We believe so strongly in the program and the platform that we have created that if you are unable to make your membership fee back at least one time during your membership, then we'll give you back double your money. I'm being dead serious. So this is the way that it works. You'll pay $1,067 to join. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and if you are unable to have enough winning trades to equal what you have paid for the membership, $1,067, you can't do that at least one time during the membership. We will give you back $2,134. I'm dead serious. It's right there on the checkout page. Our refund policy is right there on ttgoffer.com. So all you need to do is go there and read the refund policy. I wouldn't be where I am today without TTG. My boy John Bean, that's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. Hell yeah, Mitch. Mitch goes, I joined for the courses, which are great, but I quickly learned there is so much more. I'm so glad that I did it. If you have any questions at all about this membership, you have any concerns, you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, do not be shy. Send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Again, that is 1-888-306-8783, 1-888-306-8783. Just send a text message to that phone number. You guys have any questions at all whatsoever, anything that's on your mind, text us. We can offer you that double your money back guarantee very simply because our refund rate is less than 2.5% and our retention rate is 78%. 78% of our members stay with us or have gone on to become lifetime members of the community. That's why we can offer you double your money back. If our refund rate was 15%, we wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. So go to ttgoffer.com, use that code TTG121, click apply code, price drops to $1067. Check out, get yourself one of those free laptops. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You're going to get a welcome email after you join. We got to welcome Samuel. Samuel, welcome. That means now we only have 6. 6 of those laptops are now remaining. Who doesn't love a free laptop for the holidays? Samuel, welcome to the family. 6 of those laptops now remain. Welcome, Samuel. Guys, remember, text us 1-888-306-8783. Oh, wait, does that mean we actually have 5 left? Because Robert came home and grabbed one, right? So we only have 5. I'm sorry, guys. We only have 5 left. So Robert came home and joined. He gets one, and then Samuel gets one, which means now we only have 5. So 5 laptops available. First come, first serve. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops 1067. Check out. It is yours. All right, folks, let's head on over to the charts and let's talk about what happened today. We are still inside of this trading range on the SPY. This trading range has been in place now for going on 3 weeks. Here it is. All right. You can see the market has just gone sideways for the last couple of weeks. And we're coming up to what is the biggest of the catalysts from this week, and that's the U.S. labor report. Now, the U.S. labor report tomorrow is going to give us the unemployment number. It's going to give us how many jobs were added. It's going to give us, average hourly wages and everything else. This is going to be the most important catalyst of them all. Is this catalyst going to be enough to break us out of this range? I would like to think so. Today's jobless claims numbers were actually stronger than what was expected. Now, if you were with me yesterday, we discussed how you had the last 2 days on Tuesday and Wednesday, the jobs data that you got was weaker than expected. Today, it was stronger than expected. So today, your jobless claims were under expectations and your continuing claims actually saw a significant drop. The continuing claims dropping significantly is actually why I believe the markets moved higher today, because that shows that people are quickly able to find another job should they lose it. And that is just showing you a softening and a rebalancing of the labor market, which is what the Fed needs in order to pull off a soft landing. It is showing that the labor market is softening, but it is not yet weak. It is not yet cracked. It is not yet broke. So it is just softened, which is what the Fed needs in order to pull off a soft landing. Every piece of data that you have gotten basically over the month of November and so far into December has been in the soft landing bucket. It has not been in the recession bucket. And that's why the markets have done as well as they have going into, obviously November was just a massive month, of more than 10% gain in the overall markets in 1 month, which is typically takes the markets a full year to make a move like that. Markets did that in 30 days. And the markets have held that move over the last couple of days and so far into the month of December. And it's because of that data. So this number tomorrow, I think, can be the final piece of jobs data to give this market what it needs to break out of this range. I don't know which way this range is going to break, but what I will tell you is that the market doesn't like to stay in the same place for very long. And you've had periods of consolidation throughout the year that have lasted a couple of weeks. But then after those periods of consolidation, you have actually seen very large moves. There's a multi-week consolidation in the month of December going into January. And then you saw a big directional move from there, right? Then you had a period of consolidation here, which was a very long period of consolidation. This was about a month and a half long consolidation. And then you had a very big move from there, okay? And then now here we go. You come up to here, and here's another period of about a 2-week long consolidation. And then you had a big move from there. And then you've had a lot of directional movement in August, September, October were excellent directional movements. November, excellent directional movement. But then here you are now forming this period of consolidation that is getting to a point where, all right, we're in this consolidation now, almost 3 weeks. Markets do not like to stay in those consolidation ranges for very long. And then you can look for the breakout out of this range and out of this channel. And I think that maybe tomorrow's jobs number could be the catalyst we need to break out of this range. Whether we break to the upside or downside, obviously, then would depend on that, what that catalyst actually is. I think that we're going to pull back beneath this level before we break above the level, but we have not done either in the last 2 weeks. We've just been kind of going sideways. So we'll see what we get tomorrow with that labor number that comes out in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We're going to get that report, and I'll be live with my members, obviously, in the morning, as will the other moderators, going through our watch list, talking about the trades that we see and how we're going to play that data. You also have a handful of stocks that have just reported earnings, and there are some big ones. And I want to hit on these with you because one of them was Lululemon. And this was a huge mover in the after-hour session. Look at this. You dropped from 465 all the way to 429. Now you're back to 457. So huge moves happening right now on Lululemon. Let's talk about why the stock is moving like this. You had actually beats on sales and earnings per share, but they gave a little bit of a weak holiday guidance, and the stock actually traded to the downside initially. Their earnings per share was $2.53. That was against $2.28 expected. Their sales were $2.2 billion versus $2.19 billion expected. They see Q4 revenue. Here's why the stock dropped initially. Their Q4 revenue, which is giving you a light guidance on the holiday spending, is 3.13 to 3.17 billion when analyst expectations were 3.18 billion. So you're actually getting a weaker than expected Q4 number there guidance wise. And that's why the stock initially traded to the downside. We have to welcome John. John just joined. That means we're down to 4 of those laptops, guys. So John, welcome to the community. John, Jon, no H. John, welcome to the family. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to $10.67. That's a 51% discount. Grab it now. Get that free laptop. As long as you see one, you're getting one. It's as simple as that. Now they see fiscal year 23 net revenue 9.55 to 9.58 billion. Board of directors authorized. And here's why the stock has recovered. Okay, so the stock has recovered because they are now going to also be doing a $1 billion stock buyback program. So they're going to be buying back $1 billion of their own stock. And that is why I believe that you're getting this little bit of a pop to the upside now after the initial drop on the back of the guidance miss, and then a little bit of a bounce when people find out that they're going to be buying back $1 billion of their own stock, which is interesting because the company is trading right near its all-time high. So to initiate a share buyback program when the stock is trading, very, very close, there's your all-time high. That's your all-time high for Lululemon, right? And you're going to initiate a $1 billion share buyback program right here in front of that all-time high. Well, that would insinuate that the company believes the stock's going to make a new all-time high there pretty soon. The company must believe that they think that their stock is actually still undervalued. Right? So that's why I think you're getting a little bit of a boost on that as you're back to the upside from that initial drop all the way down to 429. Another company that just came out with earnings is Broadcom, a company that we love very, very much inside True Trading Group, a company that we added to the long-term portfolio inside True Trading Group when this thing was down around $500 or $550 a share. That stock now trading $900 to $1,000, and they just came out with earnings themselves. And let's talk about what these earnings are. These are a beat on EPS, a miss on sales, and they're also talking about their acquisition of VMware. So they acquired VMW. And they announced that they are going to be laying off 1,300 people from VMware post-acquisition. So once they acquired the company, they're then going through. And once that company then gets integrated, they don't need the entire VMware staff. That actually happens pretty frequently when you do have an acquisition and a merger like that, where they look to cut costs of the company being acquired. And then they use their own resources, their own workforce to then take over some of those responsibilities, and they let go of people on the company that's being acquired. So 1,300 VMware employees are being let go. The Broadcom, their earnings per share were $11.06 versus $10.98 expected. Sales were only $9.29 billion against a $9.41 billion estimate. They're increasing their quarterly dividend by 14%. Up to $5.25 a share. That's for fiscal 24. One of the reasons why I love Broadcom so much is because Broadcom has one of the strongest dividend growth rates in the entire market, meaning this company is known for continuously and consistently increasing their dividend over the last, couple, who knows, decades, however long it's been. I'm exaggerating. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but they've been increasing their dividend consistently and steadily year after year. And once again, they're announcing that they're increasing the dividend by 14% for next year. That brings it up to $5.25 a share. That's a quarterly dividend. Okay, that is a quarterly dividend for Broadcom. All right, so really strong dividend growth there, which is something that we love as the long-term shareholders in the long-term portfolio for Broadcom. Then the other company that came out with earnings was DocuSign. And DocuSign's numbers were as follows: 79 cents earnings per share. That's against 63 cents expected. They also beat on sales. $700 million versus $690 million expectations. They see Q4 revenue, $696 to $700 million. That's against $694 million expected, so better than that. And they're seeing fiscal year 24 revenue, $2.75 billion. That's against $2.73 billion expected. The stock is flat. So very, very, very minor beat on earnings, but really in line with expectations for the guidance, and a slight beat on sales. So a slight beat on sales, a slight beat there on sales, but right in line really with those expectations for guidance going forward. And that stock is just kind of sitting here currently flat on the day after the earnings. So those are the big earnings reports that we just got. I mean, I'm really interested in Lululemon. I'm really interested in Broadcom. I'm not really interested in DocuSign. It's not really a company that I follow all that much, but Broadcom, Lululemon, I certainly do. All right. Recaps, guys, on what is no doubt trade of the day today, and that is AMD. AMD ended up being a 330% gain on a swing trade. Entered yesterday, taken profit today. I actually still do believe that Uni is holding on to a piece of this position still, looking for maybe a little bit more upside to pop above 130. AMD came out with some great, excellent news today. They made an announcement about their new AI chip, and you have a lot of AI hype and a lot of AI excitement today. You had Alphabet just released, did their presentation yesterday for their Gemini, which was just absolutely jaw-dropping. If you guys have not seen the Gemini presentation from Alphabet yesterday, I highly suggest that you go and watch a video on it, because it truly is remarkable. Okay. It truly is remarkable to watch that presentation. So that sent Alphabet exploding to the upside, up over 5% today. That got people talking about AI. But then you also had AMD announce their new AI chip today, and that sent that stock soaring also, up nearly 10% on the day. Another stock that we own in the long-term portfolio from significantly cheaper prices. It's a beautiful performer for us. It's a staple in the long-term portfolio at TTG. And this thing, you can just see the size of the candle that was put in today. And this is, you got to love, this is perfect. You got to love when technicals and fundamentals just line up. And this is as perfect as you get of a technical and a fundamental lining up together. You got a beautiful support level here at 116. You can see the support level was tested 6 times over the last month, and every single time that this level was tested, it held. You can see right there, I drew it on my screen. I'll zoom it in. There's 116, support, 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 support. And then you get this nice piece of news today, and that's all you needed to clear out and break through these highs, these previous highs that were holding the stock back at the end of November. You cleared them out today, and now you're looking at resistance levels that are up here around 130, up 130 to 132. And I do believe that that is Uni's final take profit target on the trade, back up to those levels. So I believe it's already been a 330% gain for people that got the call options on AMD. But I do think, and Uni, if you're on the live and I am mistaken, you can correct me, but I do believe that she is still in some of that position, looking for a bit more upside, maybe another $2 or so of upside on AMD to then close out and lock in. What at that point you're going to be looking at, you know, a 400 to 500% gain. If you get 130, 131 on AMD, that's going to be about a 500% gain. That's just going to be an unbelievable trade there for the members in True Trading Group. And I'm just so happy to see so many people that are catching these trades. This is definitely trade of the day inside of the group. This is trade of the week. I really feel like 330% getting ripped off there on AMD. So congratulations, the TTG fam. 290% for Ozan on the Alphabet. Great job, Ozan. Same guy that just said he caught a 600% gain today. So Ozan, you're telling me you caught a 600% gain and you caught a 290% gain. I'd say it's been a pretty damn good week, right? Memphis Street Doc got a triple-digit gain on Alphabet today and is still holding a couple of contracts. Bought them at 73 cents. Got some profits off today at $1.23, still holding some. Great job. Yeah, CCL is another monster. Wow, old Tommy got 10% on AMD. Congratulations. What's up, Adam?
I want to give a special shout out also to Memphis Street Doc. She was going through a rough time with her trading, and she's really seems to at least seems to have been bouncing back. Got pretty upset, didn't quit, stuck with it. So just a tremendous amount of respect for her, man. She's really putting in the work.
Awesome. Great job, Memphis Street Doc. Very well done. Congrats. Shout out. Credit where credit is due. All right, folks. So there you have it, guys. All right. So there you guys have it. That is, trade recaps on the day. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. We're going to be getting this labor report that's going to come out here in the morning, and it's going to set the tone. It's going to set the tone for the day. So really all the jobs data that you get throughout the week are all preliminary and precursors to the big one, which is Friday. And you get all these data points are just, making people kind of think and guess about what tomorrow's report's going to be. But tomorrow's the one that counts. Okay. Tomorrow's the one that counts. All right. So tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, U.S. labor report. We're going to find out what's the new unemployment rate. We're going to find out how many jobs were added. We're going to find out about some average hourly wages. This is going to be a big one to figure out really the status of the jobs market going into the holidays. And the status of the job market going into the holidays can shine some light on consumer spending into the holidays. That shines light onto earnings for Q4 as you roll into 2024 and try to keep the rally that we have seen in the month of November, which is a double-digit rally already, trying to keep that rally going into December. Does anybody have any questions specifically about anything that I have just discussed? Any questions about AMD, Broadcom, Lululemon, the labor report tomorrow? If anybody has any questions about this stuff, now is the time to ask. Anybody have any questions? Good news is good and bad news is bad news, right? Not yet, John. I think that I talked about this yesterday, how I believe that you've begun a transition. You've begun a transition to where bad news will start to become bad news again, and good news will start to become good news again. For the last couple of years, you've been in this twilight zone world where a strong economy and a strong jobs market was actually bad for the stock market because that meant the Fed was going to have to continue to raise rates. The market has gotten to a point where the market believes that the Fed is now done raising rates. And now the market is working on when are they going to cut rates. Once the market has gotten past that, then the bad news will become bad news again. And the good news will become good news again. Because there is no longer a question mark about what the Fed is going to do. That's why bad news was good and good news was bad. Because it was predicated around what the Fed was going to do. And strong economy meant high inflation, meant higher rates by the Fed. That's why it was the opposite. But now you're getting to the end of that. So this is going to be a transition. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen within a week. But over the next maybe 1 to 2 months, you're going to see this shift and this transition to where bad news will be bad news again. Because then the market will not be focusing on what's the Fed going to do. The market's going to focus on what's the economy going to do. And is there going to be a soft landing or is there going to be a recession? And then that's when good news is good, soft landing, bad news is bad, recession, right? So that transition, I think, is beginning, but it takes time for that transition to really work itself through. Do we know when a company starts the buyback process? Good question. I'd have to read the earnings report if they gave details about the buyback program. So in their earnings, there should be details about what exactly that buyback program is and what are the details behind it. You just have to go through and actually read the earnings report where they list it. Any other questions, folks? Any questions about tomorrow? Yeah, can I go over some expectations, like if the numbers are over, if the numbers are under? That's a really good. It's a good question. And what we've seen so far is the market reacting both ways. So think about it. On Tuesday, you had weak jobs data. It was expected 9.3 million job openings. There was only 8.7. So that's weak. The markets went higher when the news came out. Okay. Yesterday, you had the ADP employment report, which showed less jobs added than what people were anticipating. That's a weak report. And you had a huge gap up on the back of that news. But then throughout the day, the market actually went back down. Today, you get stronger jobs numbers, which is jobless claims were under the expectation, which is a strong number, and the markets actually went up. So you're seeing this back and forth push-pull, which is why I'm telling you that you have you've begun this transition. Okay. And I honestly am not sure how the market's going to react to specific things. I believe that if you get an inline number or a slightly stronger number, I think the markets move higher initially. But I still don't think that the market's going to break through 4,600 without experiencing some type of a pullback first. I've been saying that for 2 weeks. I haven't changed that thought process. Like I said to you guys before, if the market were to do this, okay, if the market were to do that, I will most likely lose money because that's not what I think the market's going to do. And that's not how I'm going to be positioned. Now, what I think is possible is tomorrow the labor report comes out. Maybe it's a stronger number than people were anticipated. And you get this gap up and you try to get into that level, but then you sell back underneath it and you get a candle that looks something like this, where you try to gap up and then you get a pullback from it. These are just things that I think and things that I'm looking at, and maybe you get something that looks a little bit like this off of that number. So it's like gap it up on a good number and then pull it back, kind of similar to what you got on Wednesday, where you gapped it up on a really good number. On a weak number, and then you pulled it back. So then today you gapped it up on a strong number and you kind of sat there. Now maybe tomorrow, I think you're going through this transition, and that's kind of the price action that I think you're going to get tomorrow. If you get a shock to the downside, meaning like a shockingly weak number, like let's say the unemployment number, which was 3.9 last month, I think your unemployment number is going to be at 4.0 or 4.1. But let's say that number jumps to like 4.3 or 4.4, right? That's going to be a jump that I think would actually scare the markets a little bit. And then I think you would just get the downward move if you were to get like a real upside surprise on the unemployment number, which would be a weaker report. I think that might give you a little bit of a downside move if there's a real surprise there. But if you get in line or stronger than expected, listen, if the unemployment number goes down, it's going to be wild if the unemployment number actually goes down. I think it's more likely it's going to tick higher very slightly. That's what I think you're going to get for tomorrow. Good question, though. Anybody else have any questions? Yes, Unigo's members are killing it. Yes, they are. Yep, Vivid JP, my pleasure. And guys, we'll be live, obviously, with our members, right? We'll be live with our members, obviously, as we always are, getting in the action, rolling up the sleeves. And I'll tell you guys exactly what my thoughts are after the number comes out at 8:30. I'll tell you exactly what my thoughts are on it, tell you exactly how I think the markets react to it. And we'll go through the watch list. When you guys are members, you guys get the watch list from the moderators every day. The moderators tell you exactly what stocks they're focused on with detailed entry and exit prices. So you know before the market even opens, you know exactly what stocks we're looking at and what prices we're looking to actually get in and get out of them. So this way it takes all the guessing out of the trading, right? Like you don't have to worry about being like surprised and someone drops an alert on you out of nowhere. You weren't even looking at it. You don't even know the ticker symbol or what's going on, or what price it's at, or what option you should buy. We tell you exactly what we're looking at before the day starts. So that way you can really narrow your focus, laser in, look at areas of the market and look at stocks that we feel are going to be in play and are going to give us the best opportunities to make money. And you can do whatever you want with information. You can follow our trades if you want, or just take our analysis and let that help you conduct your own analysis and your own trade ideas. Right? So that's it, folks. And I think we've only got 4. Adam, Joe, 4. Thanks, Joe. We have 4 laptops remaining. Okay. We have no Chuck's E's, the exact opposite. So great question, but the exact opposite. So question is, Mike, should we be concerned about the end of the year, seeing that investors usually start taking profit due to taxes? It's actually the exact opposite. So investors do not want to take profit going into the end of the year because they don't want to have to realize the gain to pay the tax. So if you sell a position in December that you bought this year and you are up 40% on that position, well, guess what? When the tax man comes through in April of next year, you got to pay taxes on that gain. But if you hold that position into January and then you take profit in January, you don't owe that tax. You don't owe that until the following year. That would be taxable income that would be a taxable gain on your income or your gain realized from 2024. So you usually don't see people take profits in December. What you do see in December is people tax loss harvest. What that means is they sell positions they're down money on. So if you're down money on a position, you sell it so you can use that loss. Let's say if you're a hedge fund manager and you have $100 million taxable gain for the year, but you've got a couple of positions where maybe you're down a total of $9 million. You're going to sell those positions and realize the $9 million loss. So now your taxable gain for the year is not $100 million, it's $91 million. Now, that only works if you have a gain, a net gain. If you're down money, you can't write off all of the loss. You can only write off up to $3,000 of a loss. So that only works if you have a net gain on the year. So if you guys are up 50 grand in your trading account for the year and you're holding on to a couple of positions that you're down money, you sell them before the year is over. And this way you're 50, let's say you have $8,000 in losses on positions, bags you're holding, sell them before the year is over. And now that 8,000 gets subtracted from your $50,000 net gain. And now you don't pay taxes on 50 grand, you pay taxes on 42 grand. But again, that only works if you have a net gain. If you have a net loss, that doesn't work. You can only write off up to $3,000. So great question, Chucks, but it's typically the opposite. So that's part of the reason why December and the Santa Claus rally, that's really where that comes from. It's because people don't want to sell positions that they're up on. So the markets typically just move higher because nobody really wants to sell and realize that gain because then it's a taxable event. So that's really where when you talk about seasonality and you talk about the markets are usually strong November into December, which historically they usually are, that's the reason why. Okay. So there you have it, folks. All right. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown here and the stream and the analysis. If you are not interested in the membership at all, you guys can sign off the stream. I'm done with the analysis and the questions. What I will do is I'll show you the platform for those of you that maybe are interested and show you what the 1067 will actually get you as a member. Because like I said to you before, it is an all-inclusive membership. There's no upsell for the things that you see on ttgoffer.com. Now, listen, we have other things you can pay for. We have like accelerator programs. We have, intensive boot camps and in-person meetups. Like there are other things you can pay for into your training group, but everything you see on ttgoffer.com, it's included when you join for the 1067. So let me show you what some of this stuff looks like. Of course, you get our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're with you from pre-market until the close. We're not gone after an hour and you guys are just left to fend for yourself. We're with you for the whole trading day. You can use the mobile app to see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, get real-time push notifications when the mods enter and exit their positions. That way you can follow along with everything that we are doing inside of the community. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions to speed up your learning curve. The Benzinga Pro real-time news feed is included with your membership. So real-time news as soon as it crosses the wire. Congressional trading data. So you can track trades that are being made by members of Congress. Insider trading to track trades being made by management teams. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, they've all recently sold shares of their stocks. You can get that information from our website. You're going to get TradingView's premium charting software. You're going to get the Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use as well. Focus on the hottest stocks during the day. A simulator will let you guys practice trading with fake money, but real-time data. You're going to be able to use our proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You will get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, and short data when you become a member of TTG. All of this is included. You don't have to pay $1 extra for any of it. A trading journal tracks your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about on social media. And you get stock profile reports with analyst ratings, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular name. The watch list is included, obviously, from the moderators to tell you what stocks we're focused on with entry and exit prices. And then you've got the courses. And again, the courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it. You have access to all of it as a member of True Trading Group. Then there's a video library with 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics. You can attend the workshops live as a full-time member. Gang, listen, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee you is if you do join, you'll pay $1067. As long as you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group session. We do them every Thursday. They're free and included in your membership. Attend one. If you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the 1067 at least one time during your membership, we will give you back $2,134. You can keep that laptop. There's only 4 laptops left, so hurry up and go grab one. I can offer you double your money back because our refund rate at TTG is less than 2.5%. Our retention rate is 78%. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. That price will drop all the way down to 1067. Check out, and you guys are good to go. If you have any questions at all, text us 1-888-306-8783. Remember, as long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. Be on the lookout for a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim the free laptop. Subscribe to the channel, guys. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on these lives. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. My TTG fam, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Let's finish the week strong. Take care, guys.